Yeah, tough week for Mercer Jordan last week. Casey Murphy gets the start tonight. She's going to be important in the build-out. For the Washington Spirit, they're going to want to be wise in transition moments. Know when to go, know when to slow. Retaining possession is going to allow the fullbacks Wiesner and Aviodun opportunities to get forward to create those 2v1s. Hal Hirschfeld will liberate Narumi to get slightly forward to contribute higher up in the pitch. Contoria is going to be used as a mechanism to get Croy Bethune facing forward where she can play make.
Set to go for first kick tonight. The rain is still falling. It was raining much heavier during warm-ups. It has slowed just a bit, but we are ready to go on a wet night from Cary, North Carolina. Our referee tonight is Servando Berna. The VAR is Jacqueline Metz. Washington in the bright-colored yellow or green kits. In pink, it is North Carolina. There is the whistle, and we are underway tonight from Cary, North Carolina. It's the Courage and the Spirit. Taken away again in the middle. Jackson lays it off for Sanchez. Shinomi now. On the turn, Manaka back for Shinomi. Cuts it back. Big sliding challenge. Loose and eventually taken by Kingsbury. An absolute stalwart for North Carolina and in the NWSL. Turned over here. Cantore going for it, and Murphy retreating well.
In behind the back line where she can have an entire view of the goal to see where the runners are and be able to deliver on 1 and 2 touch.
Top of the area, Rodman cutting it back. Trinity Rodman! Fingertips on it from Murphy to touch it over the bar.
And it's not just the first phase of a set piece, it's the second phase. Good separating touch, uses the momentum against Peyton Linehan, chops it back into a central position where she's got a good look on frame, gets her head up and challenges Casey Murphy above.
Manaka gonna spring one of her teammates over the top, put back in the middle. Sanchez scores! But the flag is up for offside. Very, very tight.
And there's that one big, long, direct ball from Manaka into the run of Peyton Linehan. It's good vision from Linehan and good...
Delivered out wide again. Here's Rodman. Trinity Rodman cutting it in, playing it in field. Cantore on the turn, just wide of the post. Kurtz trying to lift in behind, and a good ball there. Linehan cuts it back, chance to shoot, and it's just over the bar. Hirschfeld. Both teams try to get dry over these next 15 minutes. Scoreboard's pretty dry on a wet night here. These players are ready for this half to start. There is the whistle, and we are underway. 45 more minutes tonight between the Courage and the Spirit.
I thought was fantastic in the game last week against Racing Louisville. The through ball that she played that led to the goal was one of the best passes I've seen all season long.
Here's Rodman striding forward and moving this one out wide. Chance to cut it in field. The shot is saved by Murphy as it ends up out of play.
Washington Spirit can attack. Trinity Rodman just pulling the Washington Spirit team forward. Numbers in the area. Gift Monday leaves it for Croy Bethune, who's moving into a more threatening goal position in the central area. Forces a...
How much do you think is just this trying to manage some players here down the stretch of the season?
Yeah, and they also have a game coming up against Monterrey that is a must-win game, so it is about balance, it's about rotation. This is a really deep squad now that everybody's back and healthy and at the highest amount of availability at the moment. And you have to keep players fresh. You have to rotate to keep trust within the players, to keep the training level high, especially heading into postseason play. But you also have to keep some of your best players healthy and available.
Here's Rodman. Trinity Rodman! Top corner! Oh, yeah! Trinity Rodman! 1-0!
Shots for herself. It starts with Hal Hirschfeld in a deep position. Look at Trinity Rodman. She's got her hand up. She knows she can get around the edge of Danny Weatherholt. This was a matchup I was worried about, the speed, and then Trinity Rodman just brings it down, brings the ball under her spell, under control. Fantastic touch here to evade the pressure of Weatherholds, and this is as good as it gets. Pins it around Nat Jacobs, past the helpless Casey Murphy. She does it at speed. Fantastic finish on a post stamp. Tucks it into the back post and gives the Washington Spirit a 1-0 lead on the road.
Here's Sanchez winning it back for North Carolina. Needing to see more urgency now from this Courage side. Cross bouncing in front, and it's over the line! Peyton Linehan, the equalizer for the Courage!
On the back line for the Washington Spirit, Speck plays this to the utmost degree on a postage stamp.
This will go to a video review. Servando Berna will go over to the pitch side monitor and take a closer look at this. Speck sent the cross in, Linehan made the run. And now we wait, and this is a look at it. Could it be that the foot of Linehan is just in behind that shoulder of Wiesner here? Offside is what they're looking at.
Yeah, I do believe that this is going to be deemed offside.
And it's offside, no goal, and North Carolina will have to look for another response. Bernal getting taken out early. She will face her former club in Monterrey in that game on Wednesday in the Concacaf W Champions Cup. This ball comes in again for Rodman! And wide. Big opportunity for a Rodman brace. And Lacey Santos straight over to the corner flag for the 7th corner of the night for the Spirit. It's played short. Now floated up, the heads go up, it's off the crossbar.
And here's that last opportunity for the Washington Spirit. It might have taken a deflection off of Kaylee Kurtz's.
Another chance to deliver. Williams couldn't collect it. It's Rodman, saved. Parried right back through the traffic. It evades everyone. Here for the loss last week, it was a long stretch of 1-goal margin games or draws. It was 4 straight. They came away with 2 wins over that 4-game stretch. Here's Gift Monday trying to put a shot on target. Set piece opportunity now for North Carolina. Riley Jackson. Jackson lifts it in, the heads go up. Manaka gets away from Lacey Santos. Manaka moves it forward again for Courtney Vine. The extra pass, chance to shoot, and it's off the post and in!
Huge moment for the North Carolina Courage, and it starts in the midfield. Manaka evading the pressure of Lacey Santos not once, but twice. Quick combination play with Courtney Vine. Esme Morgan can't clear lines, lunges toward this one just to toe poke it away, but only to fall to kindly straight to the feet of Shinomi, who's just loitering at the top of the box, waiting for that type of opportunity. Strikes it on one with so much pace. It challenges Kingsbury, gets a hand on it, but because of the pace, just finds a way to squeak through. The leveler, fantastic moment that Shinomi took with boldness and conviction. And North Carolina is right back in this game.
Riley Jackson, driven ball in, back post. Kingsbury came off her line. This ball ends up out of play as Abiodun. Under 2 minutes to go now. Vine. Motoring to the end line, getting the cross away, putting in a hopeful spot. It's Manaka! Deflected out of play. Corner kick on the way. Big. We're through the 8 minutes. It's all up to the referee now. Full time tonight from Carey. And the points are shared between the Courage